Hey guys, in today's video, we're going to be discussing the Miami Heat versus Boston Celtics matchup. So I'll be discussing both conference finals matchups, but right now we do not know what the Western Conference is. We'll just start with the Eastern Conference. So let's start with this video. So I think Kemba Walker has to be good in this series. He can't be having games like he did against the Raptors where he couldn't score. Kemba Walker has to be good if the Celtics want to advance to the finals. He has to be good, in my opinion. And Jaylen Brown, I think if he just gives you 20-25 and is a good defender, I think that's good enough. And if he's efficient, I think that's good. And for Jason Tatum, that's the guy who has to have nights in the series where he's getting 30 points and grabbing 10 boards. He needs to be that superstar persona, in my opinion. On the Heat side, Jimmy Butler has to be an X factor for this team. Even if he gets 15, 20 points, as long as he's being a defender and fitting with a team, that's good, in my opinion. But Jimmy Butler can score. He had one game out of nowhere where he just scored 40 points in these playoffs. And that was crazy. But for me, Jimmy Butler has to play good, but the rest of Miami's supporting cast has to play good. Jimmy Butler has to play good in this series. Actually, no, not Jimmy Butler. I already discussed him. Duncan Robinson has to shoot well. Tyler Hero has to keep playing well. Jay Crowder has to be veteran presence. Also Andre Iguodala. This team is so deep. And they have a 1-2 punch in Jimmy Butler and Bam. I think Jimmy Butler's their first best player and Bam's their second best player. After that, it's a lot of very good players. Actually, Goran Dragic 3. I'm not going to disrespect Goran Dragic. And that's why he's starting in the playoffs, even though he was on the bench like the whole season. Maybe he was on the bench the whole season. I think he was. And Kendrick Nunn, it's been decent. He hasn't done anything crazy, but not at least anything crazy that I've heard. On the Celtics side, if Gordon Hayward comes back Game 4, Game 5 in the series, I think that's huge. This series can go either way. It could be Miami in 5, Celtics in 5. You don't know. But in my opinion, I think I'm going to take the... let me think. This is a really tough decision to make. In my opinion, I would take the Jimmy Butler-led Heat in 6 games. I have to take the Heat here. There's just too much uncertainty with the Celtics and Gordon Hayward. And can Grant Williams, Romeo Langford, I don't think Romeo Langford is playing, but Grant Williams, Semi Ojeleye, Brad Wanamaker, can they really be impactful for replacing Gordon Hayward? And that's why I would take the Miami Heat in 6 games. This could easily be a 7-game series. I think this series can go in either team's way from either 5 to 7 games. The only thing I'd rule out is the Celtics winning in 4 or 5. I don't think that would happen. Or the Heat winning in 4. But in my opinion, the Heat can win in 5, 6, or 7, and the Celtics can win in 6 or 7. In my opinion. I would not take the Celtics in 5. And I would definitely take the Heat in 6. I think that's a good thing to take. And yeah, guys, there you have it. That's my quick rundown of this Miami-Boston series. Thanks for watching this video. Peace.